Chad president seeks sixth term after 30 years in power. Giant portraits of Debbie line the streets of capital, Djamena, and the incumbent leader has campaigned on promises of building schools, paving roads, and improving living conditions in the country that remains one of the least developed in the country. Chad President Idris Deby is seeking to extend his three-decade-long rule, running for the sixth time in the oil-producing Central African nation that is home to nearly 500,000 refugees and also plays a prominent role in the fight against Islamic extremism in the Sahel. Giant portraits of Deby, the streets of the capital, Djamena, and the incumbent leader has campaigned on promises of building schools, paving roads, and improving living conditions in this country that remains one of the least developed in the country. Deby is widely expected to win in the first round because two of the leading opposition candidates withdrew from the race as part of a boycott, and a third man considered a top contender chose not to run. The only remaining opposition candidate with resources to campaign outside the capital is Albert Pamini Padek, a one-time Deby ally, who served as prime minister from 2016 to 2018. Padek has argued that the opposition boycott only benefits the president. Every year, the youth, more and more of whom have only known Idris Deby, are faced with a more difficult future. He told Jeune Africa recently, "Our economy has not benefited from oil resources and has not diversified to create jobs." According to a report by Associated Press, one of the remaining opposition candidates, Bruce Goudriba, has accused Deby's party of using state resources to campaign. Deby, a former army commander-in-chief, first came to power in 1990 when his rebel forces overthrew then-President Hussein, who was later convicted of human rights abuses at an international tribunal in Senegal. Deby has continued to win re-election over the years, last drawing 61.5% of the vote in the last 2016 election. In 2018, the country approved a new constitution that allows Deby to run for two more six-year terms. The landlocked nation of Chad is home to nearly 500,000 refugees from neighboring Sudan, Nigeria, and Central African Republic. Another 330,000 Chadians are internally displaced, the majority in the volatile Lake Chad region where Boko People militants are active. The military base for France Operation Barkhane in the Sahel region is also based in Chad, a French colony until 1960, and the country has been a major contributor to the UN peacekeeping mission in Mali, accounting for many casualties because of attacks by Islamic extremists aligning with Al-Qaeda and the Islamic State group. Chadian soldiers also have been targeted at home. Last year, nearly 100 were killed in an attack that was the deadliest in the country's history. Chad has been an oil-producing nation since 2003, which has increased standard of living but also have made the country vulnerable to fluctuation in oil prices. The country also has one of the highest rates of maternal mortality in the world, and female literacy is only about 14% according to UN statistics. Thank you for listening to this news. Sixth times. Some people can value power. Chadian president. You know, I think it is only in some other African country that this can be tolerated. It can be tolerated in a country like Nigeria. Anywhere you stop, no matter the project that you've not been able to continue, you need to step down. The next person will take over and finish up your project. You don't need to take that as an excuse. Well, it may be from their constitution that anybody can still continue in office even after 2 terms or 3 terms. You can imagine 6th term. Well, maybe they don't have anyone else to take over. Maybe they don't have anyone to take over him. But to me, I would say it is somehow. It is somehow. He's supposed to step down for someone else to take over. He's not supposed to use that as an excuse. As an excuse. It is wrong. Absolutely wrong. No matter what. It doesn't even supposed to. It's not supposed to. Okay? Wherever he feels that he stopped, he's supposed to relinquish the seat for someone else to continue. That is it. So he's supposed to. So I don't buy to such idea, and I can never buy to such idea. Do you understand? I can never buy to such idea. So I don't know. Anyone that feels that what the president, the action that he is taking to run again for the 2nd time is right, the person is free to support. But as for me, right from this broadcast, I'm saying that it is wrong and it's not supposed to come to play. That can only be tolerated there in Chad and not here in Nigeria. Nigerian, it is strictly 2 terms, and that system is seriously protected by law. President Buhari already know that he is going to stop after 2 terms. He already knows. So there is no need challenging or saying anything about it. It's for real. Do you understand? So let us just remain calm and move on with what we are doing. Well, for the Chadians, they are free to take their decision. It is welcomed. Let me hear from you and know what you're about to say about it. If you're new, don't forget to click on the subscription button as well as bell button to receive more updates. Thank you.